for the weekend. Happy Wednesday. We hope you are all staying warm. And we were just complaining about the snow and how it got cold again, and we're over it. I don't know about
Yeah.
all of you, but let's talk about some of the fun activities and events coming up, and maybe that'll lift our spirits. Sam, what do you got going on in Trumbull County?
Yeah, we've got a lot. So I'm going to try and power through a big list real quick here. The first thing I want to bring up is an ongoing thing that you've probably seen or at least heard rumors about spreading around in Newton Falls area, but I think it's time we talk about it here too. And that is the treasure hunt going on in Newton Falls. Our dear friend Tom Colosimo over at Fieldview Acres Mercantile is the mad genius behind this project. So I am not claiming any, we're not involved. We're just happy to support. But if you aren't aware, they are doing a Newton Falls wide treasure hunt where clues are released every 2 weeks on Tuesdays at noon. The first clue was released in early March, and it will go all the way until whatever that. There's 10 clues, so I think it's like the first week of July 8th will be the final clue. And the goal is that you won't really be able to find the treasure until you have all 10 clues. But the treasure at this point is something over $35,000 worth of merchandise and sponsored goods and all different types of prizes. It's pretty wild, and they've already seen a really amazing return on this bizarre investment. From just like locals having more fun and meeting businesses. I know I talked to Tom the other day, and he said he's seeing kids walking around in Newton Falls. Instead of on their phones, they have notepads and pencils, and they're like taking down notes and looking for clues. It's really cute. And that we even have a few like countrywide famous treasure hunters who are gaining interest and like planning to come out to Newton Falls and try and hunt for the treasure themselves too. So keep an eye out.
Where can they find the clues? Do you know off the top of your head?
You have to follow Fieldview Acres Mercantile on Facebook. So Tom from Fieldview is the one posting the clues. It is only through him. So anything else, there are people who've already hidden like fake keys and stuff. None of it is real. It's only what Tom posts on his Facebook page. And we're doing is just we posted the event on our page to remind people that it's happening. But he's the mad scientist. So listen to Tom. But it's pretty incredible. And then the Bigfoot sighting happened in Newton Falls, apparently. And he's like, well, this is perfect. It all comes together. Some other interesting things going on this weekend. This Friday, Cortland Roller Rink is doing a glow K-pop themed skate night. So I just love that. It's a very creative way to get kids, teens, whoever's into K-pop out there. Admission is $10. It is from 6 to 10 p.m. on the 20th, and I just think that's a really lovely, fun event. There'll be free prizes and themed things, and obviously themed K-pop music all night long. So that's really exciting and cool. And then we've got the Easter Bunny. And let me tell you, the Easter Bunny's real busy this coming weekend. I think I'm only going to talk about a few of the many things he'll be doing this weekend, but he will be at Sweet Memories in Girard on Saturday from 10 to 7, and they will be doing free photos at Sweet Memories. I believe Mr. Bean, the like jelly bean mascot, will also be there with the Easter Bunny for those photos. Similarly, the Easter Bunny will also start going to the Eastwood Mall this Saturday, and he will be there until April 4th for photos for that. Typically they do their photo station there from noon to 8 p.m. So you can like sign up for a time slot, or you can just show up and sign up and take a photo usually as well. And then another fun one is Country Cottage Gift Shop is going to be doing a shopping down the bunny trail from 10 to 1 p.m. this Saturday. So that's in Brookfield, by the way, the Country Cottage Gift Shop. Just a fun little way to follow a map they provide and collect eggs on their stop, and they're just making it a fun little Easter trail all through the Brookfield area. I know it goes into Vienna as well, I think up to Kinsman. I know Once Upon a Bookstore and Twisted Peacock Coffee Shop are both on the trail. So it'll be a fun way to start at the Country Cottage and follow the bunny trail through there. And then lastly, I did want to bring up, of course, I've mentioned it a few times over the last month or so because we've been promoting it, but the Italian Food Trail Restaurant Week is finally happening next week. So this is, again, not just the Italian Food Trail. The Italian Food Trail, like the Passport program, will continue running through the end of the year and beyond. But the restaurant week just happens to be 1 week where all of our partners have specials and promotions running for the week, where if you're already there with your passport, you're going to get a deal. Some examples of that is like pizza Italian rolls is 5 off of 25, just any purchase. Vernon's and Salvatore's both have like a special set menu just for the week. It's like a really amazing entree, appetizer, dessert, all in one package deal for a great price. I know at Jimmy's Italian Specialties, they're doing 10% off grocery and focusing on their grocery side of things for the week. So if you go to ItalianFoodTrail.com, we're keeping track of all of the specials as well as all the partners who are really involved in it with all their promotions. And I am very excited to get it started this Sunday, and that'll last 22nd through the 28th.
I love it. As we say, I always love collaborations, and
yes, this one's a big one for that. Yeah.
All right, Tara, what do you got going on in Mahoning?
Okay, well, the Youngstown Playhouse is debuting a new production at their new downtown location. If you haven't heard, they have the third floor of the space of the Morley building. This is above Ballet Western Reserve. So they're going to have some different types of productions there. And this one, it's called The Lions. That's the name of the family in the play. It's kind of a dark comedy, so it's something a little different for this venue. But it's the first time this has been performed in Mahoning Valley. So something kind of different, new venue to check out. This will run the 20th through the 29th. Show times are 7:30 on Fridays and Saturdays, and then 2:30 on Sundays. This weekend is also the last weekend for the Boardman Rotary Pancake Breakfast. This is an annual event every year in Boardman Park. So this is the last weekend for it. It's Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 1 at the Larisha Community Center inside Boardman Park. It's $7 per breakfast. Children 12 and under or 10 and under are free. Then again, speaking of Easter events, the Boardman Center Plaza, which is where Mr. Darby's Vintage is, they are organizing a free Easter egg hunt. This is the first time that they're doing it. They have over 3,000 eggs.
Wow.
This is going to be something. It's Saturday at 9 a.m. The participating stores, it's going to be Mr. Darby's, St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Shop, Ninja Nation, ICG Hobbies and Games, and Combine Brothers. But in that parking lot, they're doing this egg hunt. They're breaking it down by age category. So at 9 a.m., it'll be age 3 to 5. At 9:20, 6 to 9. And then at 9:40, ages 10 to 12. So it's something new they're doing. I think it'll be a fun morning for everybody. Again, that starts at 9 o'clock on Saturday. And then also on Saturday, it's the May Day Community Garage Sale and Upcycling event. This is at the Kelvin Center for the Arts. It's from 12 to 6 on Saturday. You can come browse new to you treasures, support local vendors, and just kind of celebrate, sustainability, reuse. They will be offering creative reuse and upcycling classes for the event, and also collecting donations for local causes. Saturday is also the Mahoning County Farm Bureau Touch a Tractor breakfast. This is from 8 to 11 at the event center at the Canfield Fairgrounds. Guests can enjoy breakfast while learning about local agriculture. There'll be livestock displays, kids activities, equipment displays. They'll have a breakfast menu with a donation of $3, and proceeds benefit the rescue mission. And then finally, this weekend is the Ohio Athletic Committee Junior High Freshman and Girls State Wrestling Championships. This is at the Covelli Center. This is the first of 2 weekends. Next weekend will be the grade school. These are always 2 big weekends in downtown Youngstown. We have thousands of wrestlers coming to the area. They'll be, at the Covelli Center, but also enjoying our local attractions and, restaurants downtown and in the area. But spectators are welcome to this. Even if you don't have anyone participating in the event, you can still go to, watch it. It's really something to see.
Yeah. One of my kids did wrestling for a little while, and I had no idea what was going on. I was like Googling, like, what happened there? Why'd they get a point? So fun though. It is fun to watch. So, all right. As always, lots of events going on. So no reason to be bored this weekend. And hopefully it'll be a little warmer. Maybe the sun will shine, and we can get outside a little bit. So
Nice.
have a great week, everyone. If you have any events or activities that you want to share, put them in the comments.